everyone, welcome to your prenatal class. Today's class is all about the upper body. So we're focusing on the arms, the chest, the back, and we're going to do as much as we can in this short amount of time to get you nice and strong and to keep your posture nice and straight. All you're going to need is some weights. So if you don't have weights, you can use drink bottles or cans that you can find in the cupboard. I'm currently coming up to 37 weeks pregnant, but you can do this throughout your entire pregnancy if you're feeling up for it and everything's running smoothly. But besides that, let's get started. So we're going to start with a stretch. We're going to start with our mermaid stretch. So you're going to bring one foot to your thigh and the other foot to the back. So it just comes back. Now the foot to the thigh, that arm is going to come down to the side. And then the other arm you'll reach all the way up and over. Now try not to round down here. You want to stay open through the chest so your chest is pointed towards the front. And then the longer the arm at the top, the more stretch you'll get. So you should be feeling your rib cage to hips separating away from each other as you lengthen and make room for the baby to grow. Just holding it here, lengthen, stretch out even more. We're going to breathe in, come all the way up, press, and as you breathe out, bring that arm that was at the bottom up and over into our reverse mermaid. If that feels too uncomfortable for you, you can just stay in the first arm stretch that we just did. If you want to make it harder, you can bring the hand across to the opposite knee and you can just feel that stretch a little bit more. Just remembering though not to overstretch through your classes. You want to go just before your range so you don't cause or create any injuries. Nice inhale, come all the way up. Let's swap the legs over and do it to the other side. So we're just going to lower down either onto the hand or the elbow. The elbow would be harder. And then reach the top arm up and over. Nice big deep breaths here as you open up through the side of the waist. Think about the hip and the rib cage separating from each other. You can even try and imagine breathing into that area so that you just create more space. And then trying not to just bring the arm down, you want to keep it nice and straight. Inhale, come up, exhale to the other side. So again here, you can bring the hand across to make it harder. Press down on that knee. It'll do a little bit of hip opening for you there as well. Really nice stretches to do throughout your entire pregnancy. And inhale, come all the way up. Let's cross the legs now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring the hands out in front, cross the legs, breathe in, and then crawl the fingertips away on your exhale, keeping your spine in neutral and just feeling your sit bones stay grounded down into the mat. Hold it here. Press the knees down towards the mat. This is just opening up our hips. I know we're working on our upper body, but we're also just going to open up our hips here and warm up through the body. All right, take a breath in, crawl the fingertips back towards you. Now cross the legs over so it just feels a little bit awkward to what you would usually do if you cross the legs. And then let's do it again. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, crawl those fingertips away. Slowly start lowering down. You might feel one side tighter than the other too. Just press the knees down and open up the hips. These are really good stretches to do to get the baby in a nice position for birth. Inhale, crawl the fingertips back towards you and come all the way up. Just swap the legs around. We're just going to, so that they're nice and comfortable now, just in that position that you like best. If you need to, you can place a block underneath your sit bones if just sitting down is too much, or a pillow. It's totally up to you. Or you can bring the legs out in front and just have the knees bent. Just make sure your spine always stays in a neutral position and you're not rounding down into these exercises. So whichever one you choose is great, just as long as your spine's in neutral. All right, so now we're here. We're just going to finish our warm up with our hands on our shins, breathing in. If your legs are out in front, you can place your hands on your knees. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling or towards the sky, wherever you are. Breathe in, try and really inhale through the chest. So you want to be breathing in through the rib cage here to create lengthen and space. And then as you exhale, tuck, curl under, look towards your baby. Keep your chin tucked in and then just try and really separate the shoulder blades. So you're pressing on the shins here to open up the upper back and to just open up the space in between the shoulder blades. All right, breathing in, lengthen. We're going to go a little bit faster now. And as you exhale, tuck and curl under. Keep going with the breath, breathing in to open, lengthening, stretching out. You can rest your head on your upper back here just to stretch out the neck. And then breathe out, tuck under. One more of each. And exhale. All right, come all the way up to your neutral spine. Let's get started with our weights. So grabbing onto your weights, or whatever you have at home. We're going to start with some shoulder raises. So I want you to bring your elbows into your rib cage and have your arms at 90 degrees. So I'll show you from the side here. Your arms are at 90 degrees into the rib cage. Breathe in, squeeze the elbows into the rib cage, and as you breathe out, lift them up but keep them at 90 degrees. Inhale, lower the arms back down. Exhale, lifting up. So we're going to go slow today. They're going to be slow, controlled movements, so it's nice and safe through the pregnancy, but it's also strengthening them and building up your endurance. Now, when you bring the elbows up, try not to bring the shoulders with, so the shoulders stay down and back the entire time. Remember your neutral spine, so it keeps your spine, your back safe. You're doing so well. If any of these exercises just get too hard with the weights, please put them down and just go and do the same exercises without. If it's too easy, get weights that weigh a little bit more. I've only got 1 kilo today. 5 more. Last 3. 2, last 1, lift them up, extend the arms away so they're nice and straight and the hands are in line with the shoulders. Bend the elbows so the hands come back and the arms come back to 90 degrees and then lower back down. So you lift, extend nice and slow, come back and lower. So now we're focusing also on the back of the arms as well. Stretch them away, try and squeeze through the back of the arms as you lengthen. Breathe in to come up and extend. Breathe out to bend and to lower. Nice big deep breaths to help you through the movement. And again, remembering to keep the shoulder blades down and back. It's a really good exercise for your posture and to make sure that we can try and prevent as much as possible back pain. We do not want to get back pain. I had a little bit of back pain through my pregnancy when I was like a few weeks ago, so I just gave myself a break for a week. I went and did acupuncture and chiro, and it was the best decision I have ever made in this pregnancy besides Pilates. So if you're looking for something different or alternative to help you with your pain instead of using, Panadols and things like that, I definitely would recommend acupuncture, chiro, but making sure obviously you see someone that specialises in pregnancy. Keep going, we've got 3 more. And 2. Last 1, now keep the extension, tiny circles. So the palms are facing down. You're breathing here, you're lengthening, and then you're drawing the ribs towards the hips so you're not overarching the back. Let's take the circles the other way. Take breaks if it's getting too hard. I'm with you here, it is burning. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Well done. All right, let's go into some shoulder raises with our arms straight. So you're holding onto your weights, your palms are faced towards your thighs, or face towards your thighs. And when you lift up, you're gonna have your palms facing down. So breathe in, lengthen, reset your spine, reset your core, making sure you're engaging through your core to prevent injury. And then as you breathe out, lift the arms up just to shoulder height. Inhale, lower, tap the hands down onto the mat. Exhale, lift up. So again, with this one, we don't want to be bringing the shoulders up as well. Try and really squeeze the shoulder blades together to bring the arms up. It'll also work on your lats, your back, and keep that upper back strong. We also really want to strengthen our arms for the sake of being able to hold your baby for long periods of time. So you just want to stay strong through the upper body as well as the lower body as much as you can. So it's good to do these upper body classes and then maybe find a lower body class as well the next day, or just try and even it out so your hips stay strong, your legs stay strong, your upper body stays strong, and it'll just help prevent injury as much as possible and hopefully help with your labour, whichever way you're doing it, and also postpartum. All right, let's do 5 more. We can do this. Keep going. 3, 2. Now this last one, hold it up. We're gonna rotate the palms to face up. Keep the arms straight. Rotate the palms to face down. Squeeze through the arms. Inhale, rotate, take it slow. Exhale, rotate. Breathe with the movement. Inhale and exhale. 2 more big deep breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale, last breath, keep going. Feel those arms shaking. And lower all the way down. Well done. All right, bring the hands out now so that they're in line with the knees. We're going to go into some more shoulder raises just from a different angle. So this is more working on your traps as well as your shoulders and back. Breathe in, reset your core. Breathe out, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So again, keeping the arms straight. A slight bend in the elbows is fine. And you're not swinging the body as you lift the arms. So you just want to make sure you're only moving through the arms and you're not moving the body up and down or side to side with the movement. To help with that, you can just engage through the core a little bit harder or just not go up as high. Four more to go. 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it up for pulses. We haven't done pulses yet, so we're just pulsing up and down, tiny pulses. Again, trying not to swing with the body. It starts to get hard as you get tired. I know you're doing so well to be keeping up. Just keep engaging through the core. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Well done. I want to focus on the smaller muscles in our back now, so our rotator cuffs and just all the muscles around that to prevent injury even more. So we're just going to bring the arms back up with the palms faced towards each other. So you're holding onto your weights here. The hands are now coming in line with the shoulders, just so you know that that's the height that you need to have them up at. You're going to breathe in. Reset your core, always reset your core on your first exercise or your first breath. And then as you breathe out, open up. So we're keeping that same height with the weight. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together and then you're closing back up. Opening, closing. If it's too much, lower the weights down, okay? If it's just starting to get too hard, you'll feel it through the biceps as well. Really squeezing the shoulder blades together here. So as you're opening, you're just squeezing those shoulder blades. You can feel your chest working there to help support you to keep your arms up. Try and keep the arms nice and straight. A soft bend through the elbows is fine. Last 4. And 3. I know you want to get this done, but take it slow. 2. Last 1. Bring the arms back so the hands are in line with shoulders, palms facing up. Take it into a bicep curl so the weights are coming close to the shoulders, and extend away. Come back and extend. So now we're really working on our endurance and our strength. You can do this, just keep going. Try and breathe through the movement. Focus on the breath. Focus on your engagements through the core, through the front of the arms here. We're working on the biceps. 5 more. Keep your chin tucked in, your neck long. Last 4. 3. 2. Last 1, keep them straight. We're just going to do the right arm in and out, in and out. Keep that left arm up nice and high so the hand's in line with the shoulder. 5 more on this side. And 4. 3. Take it slower. 2. And 1. Extend that right arm, left arm. We're nearly there, burning it out. Breathing, keep that arm in line with the shoulder if you can. You got 5 to go. 4. 3. 2. Just wants to let go. 1. And relax all the way down. Well done. You can shake it out if you need to. We've got 1 more exercise and then we'll stretch out, and it is our offering, working on the front of the arms, the shoulders and the back. So let's do it, and then you can have some water, or you can take a break, or you can do another class if you like. It's up to you. So bring the elbows into the rib cage, palms facing up, arms are at 90 degrees. Breathe in, lengthen, reset your core. Breathe out, extend the arms away. So a little bit higher than the shoulders if possible. Inhale, slide the elbows past the rib cage as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, extend back away. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades, elbows come back as far as you can so we get the best out of our range of movement, and then exhale, extend. Keep going. Shoulders down. You've got this. 5 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Extend and lower all the way down. Take the weights, place them next to you. Just tiny shrugs of the shoulders, or big ones. Take the shrugs the other way. Well done. Shoulders down and back. Lower one hand down, reach one arm up and over. You can lower down onto the elbow only if it feels good. If it's just too much, then don't. Breathe in, breathe out, come up and over to the other side. Inhale, come all the way up, hands behind the lower back, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms away as far as you can. Either tuck the chin in towards the chest or look up towards the ceiling, whatever feels nicer for you in this stretch. Breathing into the chest. All right, release the hands on the inhale. Bring the right arm all the way out with the palm facing straight, but the fingers pointed down. Grab onto the hands, if it is not enough stretch for you, and just feel the whole front there stretching out. It's a really good exercise to prevent RSI. Once you've had your baby, I found with my first one, I was constantly tapping and tapping, and it created like a lot of RSI. So these stretches are really good to do. Even if it feels like you're not doing much, it really is a beneficial stretch. Let's bring the hand to face down, or fingers facing down, and then press. Don't press too hard if it's too much. All right, let's do it to the other hand. Stretching, lengthening. Good work. Other side, fingers down, palm face towards you now. Well done, gentle release. Place your right hand onto your right shoulder and press the elbow away. You can bring the arm up and over, but then try not to round down. Remember, we want to be staying in these exercises in a neutral spine. So you can crawl the fingertips over towards the opposite shoulder to make it harder. And a breathe in to release. Our last stretch, let's do it to the other side. Hand on the shoulder, either press the elbow away or bring the arm up and over to make it harder. Then you can crawl the fingertips over to the opposite shoulder. Well done today, everyone, on your workout. Good on you for doing this and taking the time out of your day to keep yourself nice and strong through your pregnancy. Good work. Deep breath in, gently release. I hope you enjoyed the class and I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.